Happy Monday. Welcome back to another vlog. Okay, you're watching Ohheyshaylife. Welcome back to my lifestyle vlogs. So, happy Monday, y'all. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Monday. It is bright and early on a rainy Monday morning, approximately 7:30. Just got back from the gym. Feeling good. Glad it's over though, because sometimes Mondays it's a stretch, but we got her done. Yeah, super excited about it. Have you guys ever heard of Battlefield of the Mind? It's by Joyce Meyer. Well, Babe and I just started to delve into that, and it's good. So we started our morning off right with a word from the Lord and then went to the gym. So anyways, on the last vlog, you guys saw me trying to get my island together, my kitchen island. And I have officially taken off all of the hardware off of my cabinets. Let me show you guys. So all the hardware is off, as you can see. All over. Everything is taken off of here. And I have, this is all the hardware from the top and bottom cabinets. And then I have started to spray paint the hardware off of the drawers. So it is looking really good. I'm loving, absolutely obsessed with this antique gold. It is so pretty, y'all. So as you can see, I still have to spray paint the bottom of them. But I'll show you guys my little concoction that I came up with to get an even coat of spray paint on the hardware. So it's raining and kind of nasty outside, so kind of set me back a little bit because I was planning to spray paint today and get all of the hardware done. But since it's raining, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I guess I have to hold off another day. But in the meantime, I have a little bit of a dilemma, okay? So we painted our cabinets white. Geez, it's been, I'm sure it's coming up on 2 years now since we've painted our cabinets white. And what I'm starting to notice is some yellowing. So let me show you guys this one, because this one is like the worst. I know why it's yellow, because it's right above the stove, and you know, the heat and all that stuff is just causing it to really yellow bad. So this is the cabinet, so you guys can see. I hope it's picking up well on the camera, but you can see all of the yellow that's there. So and then a few of them over here, just a little bit of yellowing, but mostly the ones that are doing most of the yellowing is close to the oven. So yeah, so that's my plan today. My plan today is, while I have all of the hardware off of the cabinets, I'm going to go ahead and clean the cabinets. I'm going to use my simple green and just clean all the cabinets really good. And then I believe I still have some leftover white paint, and I'm just going to go over the areas that are yellow. So since I can't spray paint today, I'm going to use today to get my cabinets in order before I put the hardware back on there. So that's the plan. Just going to, you know, take my time, get all the cabinets clean, because when I took off all the hardware, I noticed how dingy and dirty they look. So yeah, that's my plan for today. And that's pretty much gonna be it. That's it, y'all. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Monday morning, or whenever you're watching this. And yeah, let's get this vlog started. Welcome back. Hey y'all. So I'm about to get ready to clean my kitchen cabinets. I am almost out of the simple green. So I just came back from the store and I decided to pick up this Lysol Brand New Day all-purpose cleaner. So this is what I'm going to use to clean my cabinets. I made sure to look on the back to make sure it said cabinets, and it does. Because you know sometimes cleaners can be a little bit harsh and they can take off your paint. So this says that it's for cabinets, so I'm assuming it's not going to take off my paint. Looking like it actually stopped raining outside, so I may just go ahead and spray paint my hardware. I might just go ahead and do that just to get it over with, because low-key I really would love to get things done today, because tomorrow I have a lot of editing I need to do. So if I can devote this whole Monday to just getting everything done that needs to be done in the kitchen, that would be awesome. Okay. I don't know. What I might do is clean the cabinets, just let them dry, and then while they're drying, I'll go spray paint and then come back and paint the cabinets. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, let's get to cleaning the cabinets. So I'm just going to use this wet microfiber towel and get to cleaning. Okay, you guys, I've finished cleaning the kitchen cabinets, and now I'm about to move on to spray painting my, oh no, they're falling. Spray painting my hardware, if I can get these to stand up. So this is the little contraption that my husband did for me. So all he did was, this is just the old bookcase, you guys, that was in my living room that we're going to get rid of anyway. And so he just took his drill and put holes into this bookcase, so that way I can stand the knobs upright so that I can get an even spray paint on them. So there's more holes where they're closer, but I went ahead and spaced them out because when I spray painted last night, they were so close that I wasn't able to get this end part right here. So I just spaced them out a little bit more so that I can, you know, get all of the knobs. And so, yeah, this is my little spray paint concoction situation here. And I'm gonna get to spray painting these. Like I said, these in the back have already been done, but I just needed to turn them over so that I can spray paint the inside. Even though this inside is going to be facing the cabinet, I still want it to be spray painted, okay? Even though no one's going to see it, I know that it's not done correctly, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to get to spray painting, and then, like I said, I just finished cleaning the cabinets, gonna let those dry, and then after that, go and paint, spot paint the cabinet areas, and then come back and do this whole spray painting process over until all the knobs are done. Okay, so let's go. Good. And then once they dry, I will replace it with these right here. Take these dry ones in the house and then just repeat the process. So sheesh. so far so good. I think it's coming out great. Definitely looks a lot better. Definitely a lot better. So anyways, guys, I'm just going to continue painting, looking at all the cabinets, probably just doing some spot painting where I see some yellowing starting to happen. And that's going to be that. Move back out to the hardware in the backyard and just get it done. Hey y'all, I am taking a break in between all of the things that I've been doing today to sit down and eat. It is almost 3 o'clock and all I've had today is a croissant. That was when I got back from the gym at like 7 something. So anyways, in between painting and spray painting the cabinet hardware for the cabinet, I have been cooking all in between that time. Okay, so I have made like a full course meal. Let me show y'all. So I made some green beans with potatoes. I made some chicken for everyone else in the house. I also made this large pan of macaroni and cheese. And then I just opened up a box of these cheese bread and just put it in the oven. And then I made myself a piece of salmon in the air fryer. And I'm about to sit down and eat. I'm about to put me some mac and cheese on here and some green beans. And listen, I think I might be done for today. Even though I do have another round of spray painting that I need to do. But we'll see how I feel after I eat because sis is tired, okay? You want to say hello? So, anyways, y'all, it's been a very productive, very busy Monday. And I'm tired now. So, anyways, I probably will check back in with you guys probably tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to get all of the handles put back on the cabinets today. We will see. But for sure, I'll come back and let you guys know. But I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow. PRB. Okay, guys. So I did sit down and eat my food. It was absolutely amazing. And then once I got done eating, I was like, you know what? Let me just get over here and put the hardware back on the cabinets. So that's what I did because I didn't want to have to get up the next day and do that because I had a lot to do the next day. So this is just me here getting my little drill on, putting the hardware back on the cabinets, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I finished all of them. Unfortunately, we did have to go back and replace some screws because a lot of them were stripped. And so it took a little bit longer to do that. But once we replaced all the screws and got them in good, my husband and myself, we were able to put the knobs back on fairly quickly. And that was that, you guys. Everything was complete that night. And I was so glad the next morning when I got up that I went ahead and completed the knobs on the cabinets because listen, y'all, it was a long day and I was tired. You hear me? Tired. But we got it done. Okay, y'all, so it really was a family affair. My boys were putting together the bar stools that we got for the kitchen island and doing all of that. And so y'all just enjoy this little montage of them putting this stuff together and then also putting the cabinets back on the island and my son doing some other stuff to the island, and we'll get to the reveal. Right now, y'all know that my kitchen island is this dark brown color. It's a pretty big kitchen island. Goes all the way around. All the way around. So, yes. Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Thursday. Listen, Did y'all enjoy that reveal? I most certainly did. I think that it came out absolutely amazing. I am obsessed. Okay. So I'm so excited. I can't stop looking at it. You know how when you do something new to your house or change a room around or paint or do whatever, you just like kind of just stand there and just in awe. That's what I've been doing since I finished it. I was sitting here in the den just looking in the kitchen like, man, I did that. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like it as well. Um, so yeah, so I wanted to just pop in real quick and just give you guys some details, some specifics on what I did exactly and things that I used. So let me sit y'all down right here. Sit down in my new bar stools. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so um let's see. First things first. Y'all saw me earlier in the vlog, like, oh no, it wasn't even earlier in this vlog, it was last vlog. I was showing you guys how I was gonna do the sanding process and all of that stuff. So this is what I used for sanding. Okay, this is actually a deglosser, and pretty much all you do is just put this on the surface, and then I use these scrub pads here and literally scrub away. That's what I did. It just says that you're supposed to use like a heavy hand and, you know, rough up the surface to get the shiny surface off of the cabinets or whatever surface you're doing. And so I use these to do that. And I actually like scrubbed, like the paint was actually coming off. So I was scrubbing pretty hard because I just wanted to make sure, y'all, I know I got a frog in my throat. I just wanted to make sure that I was getting all of the shiny top coat off of the cabinets so that way the paint would really adhere to the surface. So did this first. And then, oh, actually, no. The first thing I did was clean the cabinet. Yeah. The first thing I did, slow down, Savannah. The first thing I did was clean the cabinets. Let me grab what I used. If it's down here, and I don't think it's down here, but I think I showed you guys in the last vlog, but I just used the simple green to clean the cabinets. So I did that first, sprayed it on, cleaned the cabinets, wiped them off with a wet microfiber towel, let them dry thoroughly, and then I went in with the deglosser with the scrub pads, okay? And then once I did that, I used another microfiber towel to wipe off the cabinets again, get all of the degreaser off, let them dry overnight. And then I went in with the paint. So the paint color that I used is Secret Garden. Secret Garden. And I used, it's by Sherwin-Williams. And this is the actual paint. So this is interior and exterior paint, semi-gloss, and this is for cabinets and furniture. So when I went into Lowe's to get this paint, I was talking to the lady because I was kind of unsure if I needed to go in with a primer or get a paint that includes the primer. And she kind of assured me that because this paint right here is kind of like a higher quality, that I wouldn't necessarily need to prime it first or have the paint that included the primer. So I just went with that, and yeah, hopefully it stands the test of time. Okay. So yes, this is the paint that I used for the cabinets. Went in with the first coat, let that dry overnight, and then the next day I came back in and went in with the second coat. I only used 2 coats, and I think that it looks great with 2 coats. I didn't need 3. And so that was pretty much it. That was the process for the painting. And then I use this antique gold spray paint. I got this from Ace. I had 2 of them. I have 1 bottle left. But this is what I used for the hardware on the cabinets. So this worked out great. I think the color is beautiful. It's the exact gold that I wanted. I got the inspiration from a few vlogs back. I was showing you guys my Enzo cabinet that I got from Sam's, and the hardware that is on those cabinets, or that cabinet, is antique gold. And so that's why I got the inspiration to also do the hardware on my kitchen island and the kitchen cabinets, this antique gold. So I was having a little bit of a hard time finding this at first. I could not find it anywhere. I had went to Lowe's originally, picked up the wrong color. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was having a moment, but I picked up, I think it was vintage gold, and I thought that was the right color, but it was not. So I went on the hunt looking for this antique gold, and yeah, I thought maybe I could find it at Amazon or Home Depot or whatever, but I couldn't. But thanks to Ace, they had it. This is the white paint color that I use to paint my kitchen cabinets. And I was telling you guys last week that some of the kitchen cabinets were starting to yellow, especially around the stove and microwave area because of the heat. And so I went back in with this white paint and just painted those areas that were yellowing. And that was that. So I probably have to keep doing that every once in a while. Like I said, I did these cabinets. It's almost been a year and a half since we painted these cabinets white. So I guess it took that long for it to start yellowing around the stove. So I'm sure I'll have to do this again, which is, I'm fine with that. So the material on here, this is a faux leather. And then it has, if you look closely, you can see the design on here. So this will be easy to keep clean, you guys. I was going back and forth between what type of chairs that I wanted. There were like so many options to choose from on Amazon, but I ultimately decided to go with the faux leather, because obviously it's the kitchen and I have kids and sometimes adults too, we spill stuff. So, if we do spill anything on these chairs, it's an easy cleanup. Okay. So I will, either link these chairs in the description box, or if I can, I'll put a QR code somewhere up here so you guys can go check them out if you're interested in them, from Amazon. And they came in a pack of 4, and ideally I would love to get another one, because if you look right here, so I have 2, and then right here there is an empty space. So yeah, I would love to put a chair right here, and then obviously I have the other 2 on this side. But I'm going to eventually order those. I think they come in a, you can get 2 or 4. Yeah, 2 or 4. So I got 4, and then I'm going to have to order 2 more. So that way, yeah, I can have one that sits on the end right here, because I do think it kind of needs it. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much everything that I did for the kitchen. I'm super proud of myself, pat on the back for finishing the kitchen island. Like I said, it's been almost a year and a half since my husband and myself did the kitchen cabinets, and I waited and waited and waited for the kitchen island. And I'm glad that I did, because in the beginning I was going back and forth on what colors I wanted to paint the kitchen island. I started out saying that I want to do a gray. And then I was saying, oh no, what if I do like the natural wood color? And I kind of kept going back and forth for a while. And so I think just waiting and sleeping on it and sitting on it was, I was able to, really choose the color that I wanted. So I'm super happy with the green. I think it looks great with the gold. I think it looks good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little kitchen DIY, kitchen island revamp kind of sort of vlog. And I appreciate you guys for watching, and be sure to come back next time, and I'll see you guys later.